This is 1966 Canada $1 from Special Mint Set, graded in mint state 68 condition with deep cameo. A truly remarkable example of both the type and the issue. Both sides are fully untoned with bold field-to-device contrast. Virtually pristine as well, and sure to catch the eye of discording Canada $1 collectors. Also, the mint improved the quality of 1966 SMS $1 issue after receiving complaints about its 1965 SMS predecessor. Precious few survivors from a mintage of 2,261,583 pieces exhibit enough contrast to support a deep cameo designation from PCGS. This gem was sold for $7,200. Here is 1909's VDB Lincoln Cent in MS64 red condition, a fantastic key date with alluring luster and great surface quality. The 1909's VDB Cent is highly sought after and rare coin in the field of numismatics. It refers to a Lincoln Cent that was minted in 1909 at the San Francisco Mint and bears the initials VDB of the coin's designer, the Victor David Brenner, on the reverse side. The rarity of this coin stems from its limited mintage and historical significance as the first year of the issue for the Lincoln Cent. Due to its scarcity and popularity among collectors, the 1909's VDB Cent often commands a high value in the coin market. This one was sold for $4,000. Here is a famous 1955 wheat penny with double diverse. NGC assigned uncirculated details with no numerical grade, because it has altered color, perhaps done intentionally. The 1955 double diverse penny is rare and valuable coin that resulted from a minting error. The obverse side of a coin features a noticeable doubling of the date and letterings, creating a distinct and prominent doubling effect. This error occurred when the coin die was engraved with a misaligned design. Due to its rarity and unique appearance, the 1955 double diverse penny is highly sought after by collectors and can command a significant prices in the numismatic market. This elusive double diverse cent ended up selling for $2,400. Lincoln Cent from elusive small date variety, graded in mint state 69, read by PCGS, an incredible condition rarity from this transitional modern issue. The surfaces are essentially flawless, painted in an even salmon pink hue, satiny luster cartwheels without interruption across each side, emphasizing the sharply rendered devices. It represents an incredible rarity and is destined for most advanced collection of Lincoln Cents. It ended up selling for $15,600. This is 1924 the Lincoln Cent in MS64 Plus red condition, CAC proven superb gem. According to NGC, the Denver Mint had not coined cents since the small production of early 1922, and demand for additional pieces returned very slowly to the region it served. Denver coined for the nation's breadbasket states, and American farmers were in distressed conditions throughout the decade. Most 1924 D cents were poorly struck from quite worn dies. Fully red gems are very elusive, and mint state coins in any grade are in constant demand. It was sold for $4,749.75 with buyer's fee. This is 1972 Jefferson Nickel in MS67 condition with full steps. Gorgeous gold and pastel rainbow tones grace both sides of this premium gem. Lustrous and fully struck, this is a fantastic piece for the registry collector. It was sold for $2,500. 1909 VDB Cent in PR67 Plus red condition, another CAC proven super rare gem. The 1909 VDB Lincoln Cent is indeed a notable and historically significant coin in the Lincoln Cent series. It was the first year of issue for the Lincoln Cent, replacing the Indian head cent, and it featured a portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse. The initials VDB stand for the coin's designer, Victor David Brenner, and they appear on the reverse of the coin at the bottom. In the initial minting of 1909 VDB Cent for circulation, the designer's initials were quite prominent. However, public sentiment at the time led to concerns that the Brenner's initials were too conspicuous, which could be seen as an act of vanity. As a result, the Mint quickly modified the design to reduce the size of initials. While the 1909 VDB Lincoln Cent is not considered extremely rare, its proof versions is more limited in numbers compared to regular circulation strike. This superb gem ended up selling for $194,000. $62.50 with buyer's fee. This is 1925S Lincoln Cent with attractive toning, graded in mint state 65 red and brown by PCGS. According to NGC, despite a fairly substantial mintage, 1925S cents of desirable quality are quite scarce. Worn examples are quite common from widespread hoarding during 1930s and 50s, and mint state pieces of so-so quality are likewise available. Fully red gems are very rare and tend to be much darker in shades than Philadelphia mint cents. This issue is perhaps not quite as hard to find with decent strike as its Denver mint cousin, but the typical 1925S cent is mushy on one or both sides. The dies were used way too long and may have been improperly hardened as well, but the result was coins having blurry and grossly distorted features. This specimen fetched the sum of $4,920 on August 20, 2023. This is 1944p Jefferson Nickel struck on a silver dime planchet, a rare error coin in MS-63 condition. According to Heritage, the present lot is a lustrous example with light honey gold toning and minimal post-strike abrasions. The high points are incompletely brought up, and those areas retain the planchet surface. The date and the mint mark are clear and complete. The strike is uncentered with most of wheat rust and United States off the flank. Liberty and the date have stretched appearance due to unstrained outward metal flow. It was sold for $2,400. This is 1950D Washington quarter with repunched D over S mint mark, graded in mint state 65 by PCGS. The upper curve of the under mint mark S emerged above the prominent Denver mint mark. Delicate powder blue and caramel gold visits the thoroughly lustrous and boldly impressed gem. The reverse on its own has look of a finer grade. The 1950 D over S is rarer than its 1950 S over D counterpart. 1911 Lincoln Cent in MS-67 red condition. The appeal of this full red superb gem to the registry set collector is rivaled by very few others. The coin exhibits frosty copper-orange luster and remarkably clean surfaces with none of the tiny planchet marks and ticks that typically affect Lincoln's shoulder. The fields exhibit minor die fatigue in the margins, but the strike is nonetheless bold on each side. Sold on August 17, 2023 for $9,600. Here is 1955D Washington quarter in MS-67 condition. The Denver Mint likely had a hangover from its huge $250 production in 1954, and 1955 provided a rare instance after 1950s that these mints struck fewer quarters than Philadelphia. This issue drew immediate attention from speculators who watched carefully the monthly mintage figures provided by the Treasury Department. Huge numbers of 1955D quarters were saved, and worn examples below AU are a bit scarce. Most survivors have enough contact marks that they fail to grade higher than MS-66. Some are faintly proof-like, but not enough so to be certified as proof-like. This specimen was sold for $4,680.